Hey everybody, Karen from Ask the Spirit Guides. I hope you're doing well today. So this video is an abbreviated video with just the messages from our lead team collective, which is made up of all of our spirit guides. Okay, and these are messages, as always, that they give me on the Pendulum map, and typically spiritual and political messages, and also messages on the Oracle. Okay, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. We'd love it if you'd consider subscribing, and if you're a returner, big thumbs up would really help our channel, and we just so appreciate you being here. So enjoy the messages for today. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what messages they have for us today. Okay. All right, so again, this is the lead team collective and using the pendulum. And we have 3 messages. The first one, this is interesting. So I am going to think about this for myself because, yeah, so this is the first message. Why are you Karen with people? Using my name again. They're using my name again. Why are you Karen with people? So I did ask them, like, do you mean like the way that humans are using the word Karen, the name Karen? Do you mean something like, being a bitch, not even that, but being a white, white privileged, racist, not only, and not only that, I don't even think I asked them racist. I think it's more, okay, how I'm interpreting it. Now you can interpret it however you want. Okay, did I just pause? That was weird. We have a storm going on, so I don't know if there's going to be little hiccups in the video today. How I interpret it is because I have been like really comfortable being on my own right now and just like not really wanting to interact with a lot of people just because I'm so relaxed and not wanting to have to process other people's stuff, and it's an energy thing too, And so I think it's more like, why are you like distancing yourself from people? For me, that's how I interpreted this for me. But all of us, like you actually might be being a bitch to people or a jerk or an a-hole, because it's not, this isn't just about women, right? This is any of us. Why are you Karen with people? Okay, so they wanted me to use, which I thought was interesting, Healing Spirits Oracle. Okay, so let's do the Healing Spirits Oracle real quick and see what other messages they have about why are you Karen with people? Why are you Karen with people? Okay, so I close my aura to all. Whoops. Oh, that one just flew out. I'll still say the prayer. I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, the lead team collective, and only those of the highest and purest light, and ask Archangel Michael to please protect my channel, your channel, our community, the lead team collective, so it is only of the highest and purest light. Amen. I did do the law of challenge this morning, so we're all good there because I hadn't really talked to them this week. I just kind of took a break completely. Okay, I did talk to them once. I think I had some questions, but okay, so lead team, hello. Hello, good morning. I've already talked to them today. So is this the message you wanted us to have, the card that flew out? Yes. Okay. So this will tell us about what you mean about why are you Karen with people? Yes. Okay. Are there any other cards you want me to pull? No. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. You have the power to make yourself better. Oh, it's a 3 card. Of course it is. You have the power to make yourself better. All right. Why are you Karen with people? It's funny how they use my name. Okay. The healing power of the spirit world will always be there for you when you make the effort to heal your own body, mind, or life. You might not be aware of it, but the moment you try to fix what is broken in your life, healing spirits will pour out their power. Wow. their pure compassion to get you back to full strength and health. Spirit healers are working with you right now because they know how important it is for you to get back to being the best you can be. Remember, the power of love is what connects you to spirit helpers and healers, and they are reminding you just how strong love is when it comes to the medicine you require. So, some of us could be thinking that this actually has to do with your relationship with your guides. Why are you caring with people? Now, they could have said, why are you caring with spirits? But they didn't. So, that's really interesting. How are you interpreting this? So I love the idea. I've never really thought about that the minute you try to fix yourself, the minute you're working on something, part of your health, part of your whatever you're doing, is to call on your healing spirits. Spirit healers is what they're saying in this book, spirit healers. And again, this is the Healing Spirits Oracle. Okay, let me know what you got out of that. I'm going to take some notes on that myself. That was a good one. All right, so here is the political message. It's not going to surprise you, but it actually is encouraging that this is still going on. It's still happening. They said Trump will hide. Trump will hide. I did ask whether it's still Saudi Arabia, and they said yes. So Trump will hide. Okay. Then, of course, the deck they wanted me to use, which again is fascinating to me. This is the card they dropped, is Cosmic Timing. Now, we did this last month and the month before. you know how it goes. And they did say in July. When this is so weird because they did give us this exact message. I had to go back to the notes, but I just remember. I don't even need to. I don't know what day it is, but they gave us this exact message in June with this exact deck they wanted me to use. And it dropped the card July. So now it is not July anymore. Or did they drop the card August? Let's see. I see the one on the 16th, July 16th. Trump is going soon. And I said where? They said Saudi Arabia. I didn't ask though. But I know there was another one. I could have swore. I'll have to go back to my notes. But I know there was. Oh, yeah. There it is. June 26th. Nighttime next month. Nighttime next month. July. That was the card was pulled. And I said, what? And they said, Trump goes to another land. Trump goes to another land. So that was July. Okay, so obviously we're in August now. August 10th. Okay, so I know I did see a comment this week. I was checking in every once in a while. I did see a comment, and yes, I did watch YouTube. I think I'm taking a break. I'm watching YouTube. I did not go on to ground news, though. I did take a break. I mean, every once in a while we watch YouTube, but what was I going to say? I got distracted. I forgot what I was going to say. It'll come back to me. Okay, so Trump goes to another land. Oh, I did see a person leave a comment about wanting to discuss timelines, and I thought that's a really good idea. I don't know enough about it, but we are looking for different experts to bring into the Spirit Circle, which is the membership, and that I'm going to add that timelines to the list. I have somebody do a talk on timelines. If you're interested, let us know, okay? If that's you, if you are an expert on understanding energy and timelines and all that kind of stuff. Okay, let me see which card they want me to use. Okay, so you guys, did I pull the right card for this? So Trump will hide? Yes, okay. Which card do you want me to use? The one on the right? No, the one on the left? Yes, that was the first one that came out. Okay, so the one on the right was next full moon, but that's not the one they wanted me to use. This one is, in March. I really would have preferred it said in September. It says in March. Okay, let's just ask. Well, that's depressing. I don't want people to be depressed when they leave here. Okay, so you guys, the card says in March. Are you saying Trump will hide in March of 2026? Yes. It's going to take that long for him to go hiding? Maybe, are you just, okay, so here's a question. Are you telling us that so that we let go of the timing? Yes. Okay. Are you, okay, well, you don't have to talk about it then. I mean, they gave us the message Trump will hide. Okay. Are you wanting us to keep the faith that that's going to happen? Yes. And are you wanting us to let go of the timing? Yes. Is our energy focus on the timing kind of making it more complicated for the universe? Let's just say yes. Okay. So by you saying March 2026 will help us kind of release. That's just kind of what I was picking up, you guys. Yes. Okay. Let me know what you think. Will it actually be sooner than March 2026 in reality? Yes. Okay. All right. So it is really about us letting go. So that's kind of interesting. Let me know how you interpret that, though. That was the first thing that came to my mind. And since we're learning how to trust our intuition as being messages from our guides, I'm not saying it is a message from my guide. I don't have the clairs. Although I am sensing that it's starting to get a little stronger. Like I said, this didn't happen today. Before I left for my little break, when I was doing these, for some reason, there was 3 times where I would actually get the message in my head and then they would spell it out. That's never happened before. And I know it wasn't like my energy putting the message down. Like it just was different. I don't know how to explain it, but okay, here's the last message about best way to protect ourselves during this time. Leave it to God. Oh, that was a good one. Leave it to God. And then the cards that they wanted me to use was intuitive whispers. So leave it to God. And immediately when I saw this, I thought, oh, each of us, if we each leave it to God and listen to our own intuitive whispers, listen to your own intuitive whispers, not others. So I give you my interpretation of the cards for me, but it's important about how you interpret it. It doesn't mean that's for everybody. It's not at all. We are all going to interpret these differently. And that's the whole idea. I don't want you interpreting the cards the way I interpret them. I'm just giving you one idea, okay, of what they mean to me. If I get it right away. I don't always get it right away. So, yeah, so listening to your own intuitive whispers about how to protect yourself during this time, whether you need to or not, listen to your own intuitive whispers, okay? And you get ideas from people of what they're doing, but trust your guidance, ask for your guidance. As always, ask your guides to help you heal your fear-based thoughts. And trust me, if you do that, they will. Like all of a sudden you'll start feeling like much more calm about things. So anytime you start, I'm using that as a regular practice right now. Anytime I start feeling uptight about something, or I get some information that's really unsettling, I will say, oh, help me heal these fear-based thoughts. And within an hour, I'm like, cool, you know? So it's kind of interesting. Okay, so what message do you guys have for us about leave it to God in terms of the intuitive whispers? Intuitive whispers. I love how the messages, the oracles matched the messages. Yeah, it's very cool. Okay, and if for those of you who are new, I've got about 65 decks now. Someone had just sent me another one. I added it to my deck. Whoops. And oh boy, we got quite a few here. I got 3. Let me see which one. And so I've got them all written down here. And so I shuffle these and then they drop them just like they drop the cards, the oracle cards. So and then I ask them like, is this the one they wanted me to use? And so, Okay, so which card, did I get the card you wanted us to read? Yes. Do you want me to read the one on the right? Yes. The one in the middle? No. The one on the left? No. Okay. All right. So again, this is about leave it to God. Oh, yeah. Let go of control. Again, I only can control helping that person in the pool that I'm sitting in front of. There was only three of us. Well, there was actually five of us, other people. There's six people at the pool. There was five of us that helped her. Okay, really three that took action. Like the other two were just assisting. You know what I mean? But that's it. That's the only control we had. I don't have control of people drowning. And yeah, it feels awful and it feels scary and it feels sad, but I don't have control over it. Let go of control. What an amazing message. Okay, so, and that's anything you're feeling like you have to control. We're all, Lucy's taking a stance. There must be a bird on the balcony. She ran up and she's staring at the balcony. Okay, let go of control. If you have picked this card, chances are you are holding on to control in a certain area of your life. So think about your life right now and what are you holding on to? What are you trying to control in your mind? You know, even like stuff with the government. It's like, I can't control any of that stuff. I mean, I can be aware of some things and write some letters and, but we really can't control too much of it. We usually do this because we think we are protecting ourselves or fear what might happen if we let go. We usually try to control things because we think we are protecting ourselves or fear what might happen if we let go. What might happen. So if you're feeling like, well, if I stop watching what's going on in the government, I fear what's going to happen if I'm not paying attention, right? And so that's something to think about. But this is your chance to be brave and release control. Often it is the false delusion that we have control in the first place that stops us from moving forward. You may be limiting yourself by staying stuck in familiar territory rather than releasing into the unlimited unknown. Be brave enough to jump in, let go. What if just the other side of control is freedom? Wow, very cool. And again, leave it to God. Leave it to God. This was a very fun time back for me. I really appreciate you guys being here and hanging out and listening to and exploring these spiritual messages together. I'd love to hear what you think. Again, if this was helpful for you, if you could give us a thumbs up on the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.